This message is for Admiral Jean-Luc Picard. We need your help.
Hey everyone, and welcome to What Did I Miss?, where today I'll be breaking down the first full trailer for the third and final season of Star Trek Picard. This trailer was released towards the end of the Picard panel at the 2022 Star Trek Day event that included some big reveals and our first hint at what the plot of the season will be. Accompanied with this trailer was a release date for the first episode of the season, which we now know will be February 16th, 2023. But before I get into the trailer, I want to thank you for clicking on this video and remind you to hit the like and subscribe buttons to help out my channel. I will also be releasing more videos about everything that happened at Star Trek Day, so be sure to check back for those as well. The trailer begins with what looks like a rendezvous between two vessels, one of them being from Starfleet. I didn't immediately recognize the second ship, but it almost looks like a Ferengi ship, but with more teeth, forgive the pun. The Federation ship is not moving, so this could mean that it is disabled and this other vessel is coming to help it or raid it. The ship looks to me to be an Akira class, which was first introduced in the film First Contact and has also been seen twice in the second season of Picard. Next we see raiders of an unknown alien species seemingly boarding the ship we just saw stranded, with Dr. Beverly Crusher preparing to fight them off with a phaser rifle. We then hear Dr. Crusher send a message to Admiral Picard asking for help in a very Princess Leia kind of way.
This message is for Admiral Jean-Luc Picard. We need your help.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Then we see a building with a Starfleet Delta on it getting destroyed. If you look closely, you can see that the building is surrounded in a bright circle that looks to be coming from the sky. That means that whoever or whatever destroyed this building must have fired a very powerful beam, possibly from space, which reminded me of the very powerful mining laser that Nero used to destroy the planet Vulcan in the 2009 Star Trek Reboot movie. This could be a clue that the Romulans are once again involved in the plot of this season of Picard after they were antagonists in the first season. As far as what branch of Starfleet this building belongs to, I'm going to guess that this is a science or medical building. In the very front of the building, you can see a large reddish-orange statue, and Starfleet medical shrubs from the era of The Next Generation and Picard often use this color. This leads me to believe that the statue may be representing a medical officer. Next we see what is likely the same ship from earlier in the trailer being followed by three different ships, one of which is attached to the Starfleet vessel. I'm guessing that this is the actual scene before the ship that Dr. Crusher is on gets boarded by raiders, and the first scene in the trailer may be after another vessel finds the ship after it has been stranded. Then we get a shot of an urban city with lots of colors, which could be Stardust City on the planet Freecloud, an area visited by the cast of Picard in the 5th episode of the first season of the series. It is made clear that this is where Jean-Luc Picard finds his first officer, Will Riker. It is interesting that Picard would find Riker in a place like this after Riker was reintroduced to fans as a family man in the first season of the show, although that was interrupted when Riker took it upon himself to take command of a Starfleet ship and come to the Admiral's rescue once again in that same season. This could mean that after now Captain Riker helped his old friend Admiral Picard, that he never went back home and has continued to have more adventures in space. Later in the trailer, we also see his wife and also former Enterprise counselor Deanna Troi looking like she has not been home for a while either. So he could be in store for some major changes with the dynamic of Will and Deanna's relationship in the third season. Next we get a shot of what I believe are the Utopia Planitia shipyards where most Starfleet vessels are built. It makes sense that we would see this location since it is all but certain that audiences will get to see the next ship in line to use the name Enterprise, the USS Enterprise F, on this season of Picard. This has been hinted at by cast members and crew, and I would be very surprised if we do not see a new Enterprise this season. Also, the large doors on the structure look very similar to the ones that the Enterprise A went through before its first voyage at the end of the film, Star Trek The Voyage Home. Next we see a bridge during a battle, which could be the Akira class from earlier in the trailer being disabled by the raiders. Then we get some quick shots of the returning cast, including one of Geordi LaForge. It has been revealed that he now holds the rank of Commodore in Starfleet and is a father, with one of his children on the show being played by his actual daughter. We also see a shot of a ragged-looking Worf in a location with some noticeable orange lighting. This could be a Klingon vessel, but I think and hope that it is actually Deep Space Nine. There have been a lot of hints and rumors going around that DS9 will be a part of the plot of Season 3 of Picard, besides the inclusion of cast member Michael Dorn as Worf. So it could be that DS9 is where Picard and others find Worf when they need him. The next shot is of Deanna Troi, and like her husband Will Riker, she does not look like she is working from home anymore. She is wearing a badge of some type as well as holding a pad, which could mean that she is once again working as a counselor or psychoanalyst. Next we see Picard and Riker boarding a Starfleet vessel where they are greeted by Seven, who is in uniform. Seven was reinstated and promoted to field captain by Admiral Picard in the second season, and while it is nice to see that she stayed in service, her rank has been reduced to commander. But in the next scene, it looks like Seven does sit in the middle chair on the bridge, so perhaps the actual captain of the ship is not present. The ship they are on is revealed to be the USS Titan, which is also the same name of the ship that Riker transferred to as captain after the events of the film Star Trek Nemesis. It is not the same USS Titan though, as Picard showrunner Terry Matalas has stated that this version is the USS Titan A and is a new Constitution-class ship. Picard then allows Seven to give the command, as she says,
"Engage."
as the final title card rolls. I thought that this was an exciting trailer that gave us some hints at what to expect, but did not give so much away that we think we already know what happens. I think the old cast looks great, and I really hope that we spend a good amount of time catching up with them, much like we did with Will Riker and Deanna Troi in the first season. It appears that this season will begin with Picard and Riker searching for Dr. Crusher, who may have been captured by the villain of the season. At the Star Trek panel at San Diego Comic-Con, it was inferred that Dr. Crusher, as well as her relationship with Picard, would be a big part of the plotline this season, and we can start to see how that is taking shape. The one cast member we have still not seen is Brent Spiner, whose role remains a mystery. But all in all, I thought it was a good trailer that got me even more excited for the upcoming season. But let me know in the comments, what did you think of the trailer, and do you have any theories about what will happen on Season 3? Well, that is all I have, but let me know in the comments if I missed anything. Also, don't forget to check back as I will be releasing more videos about the various things revealed at Star Trek Day. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit that like button if you have enjoyed it, and I will see you next time on What Did I Miss?